So interesting how some people are just so interested in this case about Vitaly and nuisance streamers, and this guy basically just throwing his life away. And I mean, there's different views about what how much time he's going to get, how bad it's going to be in a Filipino prison. I don't know. People are like saying like 10 years, and it's just for like a stupid. It's like if he was going to do this, say, over in like New York City or something, he'd probably get less time because like I would say that the jails are just overcrowded over there. Obviously they're going to throw the book at him because they want to make an example of Vitaly. And I mean, yeah, I guess they should, right? Because this is kind of a new, I don't want to say it's like a new form of law, but maybe it is. Something that people have kind of overlooked for like the longest time because of privacy rights and public rights. And I'm no lawyer or anything, but you know, people, it was weird when people started doing all this IRL streaming stuff. You know, people would come up to the people who were with their cameras and say, "Hey, listen, can you do me a favor? Can you delete that footage because I don't want to be online," and blah, 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 right? And obviously they'd say, "Oh yeah, I'll do that for you," but they wouldn't. And then your footage would probably end up, or your face, on the internet somewhere. And I think in Japan, you could quote me if I'm wrong, but in Japan actually, it's illegal to do that. You gotta blur out the people's faces. Say if you're over in like Shinjuku or something, and you just go through like a whole space where there's a bunch of people, you got to blur out all the people's faces according to like Japanese law. But if you're like a English American streamer, are you really going to do that? Are you really going to blur out all the people's faces? Probably not. So I mean, there's privacy, but I guess the other thing obviously is just this guy's just a nuisance, and all the things that he did. I mean, if I said this, are you guys gonna get mad? I don't think he hurt anybody. He didn't really hurt anybody. He embarrassed the heck out of all those people over in the Philippines. And I get it that, you know, people, they don't want to have it. They're just fed up with this stupidity. And you know, the place where he was, like in BGC, Bonifacio Global City, it's definitely, it looks like it's like first world, but you know, obviously the Philippines is I don't want to say it's a successful blend of third world and first world, but you know, the point is that, guys, it's this guy who, he's got 10 million viewers or 10 million followers on whatever social media, and you know, he could be basically living the dream of just like sitting back and, you know, making just some funny content and, you know, sitting on his butt in his house. But he didn't. He decided to just mess around and make some stupid content that, you know, are people really watching that? And is he making money off of it? What's the benefit? Why did he do that, right? And I think that's probably another thing that people are, and the only people that are going to be able to ask him this question are people that are like sharing a jail cell with him, which is kind of sad. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to like say about my piece about his, I guess, his sentencing and whatever the heck he's up to now, right? We all know what he's up to now, but you know, he's like got like he gets like a $1 a day of food and no air conditioning and like a super hot, I don't know. I don't understand what people's minds are at, where people's minds are at, and what they're doing and what they're going through right now. But anyway, all right, guys. Yeah, that's the update. See you guys later. Bye.